Good afternoon. Welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. My name is Rich, and we're here with Rory, and we're going to demonstrate the obedience commands that we've taught and reinforced with this little puppy and the training equipment that we're using. Typically, we use a standard 6-foot web training leash. We keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in our right hand, which leaves our left hand free to make a correction. The only correction we give is a little tug and release on that training collar, and that's the second piece of equipment. Now we're going to show you how to use that when Rory goes home tomorrow. The first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, typically on your left, and the command is Rory, heel. Heel. Rory, heel. Now you'll notice that when she's heeling, shoulder blades roughly even with my left leg. Easy. No forging ahead, no lagging behind. And one of the important things with most of our sporting breeds, hunting dogs if you will, is to keep their nose up off the ground. So she's distracted by all those sniffs and smells. So when you're working with her at home, make sure you keep her head up so she's focused on you. We have little cones so we can do figure eights. We speed up and slow down for healing purposes, just to kind of keep her on her toes. And your training session shouldn't be longer than like 10 or 15 minutes at home. Do them 2 or 3 times a day or as often as you can, but keep them short and keep them fun. We're going to take off heeling again. Ready? Rory, heel. So you should be able to slow down to like a snail's pace. Ready? Rory, heel. Very good. And whenever we stop, she's been trained to automatically sit and wait for another command. You can see too with Rory, what we notice right off the bat is that she takes treats aggressively. I mean, not mean, but quickly, worried about where your hands are kind of last. So we were using that easy kind of term, Melissa and I, when we ever give her a treat, we want her to take it the right way. So we're going to do heeling one more time. You'll notice my left hand grabs the leash here, so I can navigate this area. You guys can navigate a sidewalk and know that she's right here. Ready? Rory, heel. This way. And we're using a clicker. Every time she doesn't command like she's supposed to, you'll notice I click and either give a treat, or more importantly, as she comes home, really space out those treats and use praise. Now again with Rory too, when you're using praise, very subtle, like good girl. The moment you start to show her love and affection, she loses it and gets real excited. So save those belly rubs until you're all done. Okay? Stay. Now your stationary commands at home, sit, stay, down, stay, should last anywhere from like 1 or 2 minutes up to 3 to 5 minutes. When I call her, the idea is that she comes back and she sits. No. She got a little distracted. I saw her starting to slide. She laid down, and that's really not a big deal at all. I was busy chatting with you guys. Every once in a while, if you need to readjust her training collar, the higher up around her ears, the more effective it is. Ready? Rory, heel. Another really nice automatic sit. Now the next command we're going to do is going to be the down from heel position. So have her seated first, that's important. Down. Stay. Stay. Hey, no. Of course, on video, she's a little bit challenging. And of course, before we pressed record, she did it like 5 times in a row. The important thing with her at home is that you don't get discouraged or impatient. We're going to do it again. Rory, heel. Come on.
Wow.
Stay. Stay. Rory. So you can see that she's come a long, long way. I mean, I remember when Rory first came, and healing and obedience and stuff like that was a challenge for us as it was for you. She made a couple little mistakes. A lot of that was just me paying attention to the camera and not her. But as you can see, I mean, she's great on a leash. She knows the commands. When you pick her up tomorrow, we're going to work together so you can work with her and see how we do it here at Nora's Dog Training. We want to thank you so much. If you need boarding for Rory in the future, she's always welcome back. Included in that is refresher training. Thanks again for trusting us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good job.